So now we're gonna discuss about the word problems that involving the fractions. Okay, so let's see. You need to memorize. You need to understand about the addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division for the fraction. Okay, so let's see the word problems. So for the word problems, you need to determine what type of operation that you use. You have to identify the kind of operation, whether it is addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. Let's go for number one. On Friday, many of the students were missing in her class. 1/8 of the class went to basketball, and 1/8 of the class called in sick. What fraction of the class was in school? So you need to remember to understand about the total. So the total in a fraction is always one. That's the maximum number, right? So one whole part, one part. And then 1/8 were on the basketball tournament. So one subtract, right? That is in class, basketball minus by called in sick. Okay. So you need to make the denominator equal. This is the subtraction. So if it is denominator, you need to memorize that 1 is equals to 1/1, right? And 1/1 can be simplified as 8/8. Why so? Because you need to make the denominator equal. So for everything it is 8. So you need to put 8 here, and then 8 minus 1 minus 1. So 8 minus 1 is 7. 7 minus 1 is 6, right? So 6/8 is the remaining fraction of the class, the fraction of the remaining students in class. Or this is not simplified yet. You need to simplify further. Okay, when you want to simplify, you just divide by 2, divide by 2, find the greatest common divisor. So it is 3/4. That's the answer. Okay. Now, number 2. Look at the question. Miss Bloom has 15/6 of a pack of construction paper at her desk. He take another 2 new packs of construction papers to the class for an art project. The student used 1/3/16 pack of the art project. How many packs are left? First thing first. Mr. Bloom has the first amount of pack, 15/16, and he takes another 2 packs. So he plus, right? So I'm sorry. So plus by 2, right? If you don't have the fraction, 2/1, make it simple. Make it everything it's in fraction. And then the student use. So when it is being used, so you have to subtract, right? 1/3/16 packs. Now, what to do is make the denominator equal and make sure that the mixed fraction is changed into an improper fraction. So which one you want to provide? Up to you. Okay, I want to focus on making the denominator equal. Okay, and the answer will be 15/16 plus 32/16 subtract. There you go. So from the mixed fraction into the improper fraction. So 16 times 1, that's the rule, times 1. 16 plus 3 is 19/16. Right? So everything is already in 16. So you just combine the numerator, combine the denominator, becomes one denominator here, and then 15 plus 32 minus 19. So it is 47 minus 19/16. Answer will be 28/16. That's it. But we need to simplify the fraction. Divide by greatest common denominator. I think of 2. No problem. You can think of the simple one. No need to put the greatest common denominator. So it is 14/8. Again, you can simplify, right? You divide by 2, divide by 2. 7/4. And 7/4 can be simplified into a mixed fraction. So 7 divided by 4, that's the way you do. So 7 divided by 4 is the nearest is 1, 1 times 4, it's 4. Use the regular division. 7 minus 4 is 3, so the leftover is 3, the remaining cannot be divided further by 4. So you can just write 1 for the whole number, 3 for the remaining, you put it on the numerator, and the 4 will be on the denominator. That's it. Packs. And forget to put the unit. Okay. Now, number 3. I think I put it here. Okay. So far, do you have any question, Rachel, for number 1 and number 2?
No.
No? Okay. Let me know whenever you have any question. Miss Bloom again. Ooh, every question contains Miss Bloom from number 2 until 4. Okay, Miss Bloom had 4 7/12 boxes of pencil, but 2 1/12 of boxes was broken. After she threw the broken pencils, how many boxes of pencils were left? Thrown away. So 4 7/12 subtract 2 1/12. I think you don't have to change into an improper fraction because here you can subtract 7/2 minus 1 7/12 minus 1/12 easily. They share the same denominator, right? It's 6/12, and you just can subtract the whole number by the other whole number. 4 minus 2 is 2. Done. Right? Because the denominator is already equal. They share same denominator. Okay, so it has to be 2. You divide by 6, 1/2. You never do the division of the whole number. It cannot be divided by 2 here. Wrong. The division is supposed to be on the numerator and its denominator. Okay, make sure that you know that. 4. Miss Bloom again bought 4 packs of treats for Halloween. She gave away 2 1/9 packs. She gave away, so minus, and gave away 5/9 treats to the 2 classes of kindergarten. Okay, pay attention here. 4 packs, 8/1 minus 2 1/9, and then minus here. Pay attention. 5/9 packs of to the 2 classes. To 2 classes. So subtract 5/9, double. So this is her class. So I will give you the notes. This is her own class. This is the kindergarten, class 1, kindergarten, class 2. Okay. Now, first thing, 999. Okay, I multiply by 9 for easier working. 36/9 subtract. Okay, you need to change this into an improper fraction. 9 times 2 is 18. Okay, 18 plus 1 is 19. Subtract 5/9. Subtract 5/9. So we have so much subtraction, but we share the same denominator already. So it is so easy. 36 minus 19 minus 5 minus 5. And then you can do it super slowly. 36 minus 19 is 18. Oh, no, sorry. 17. 17 minus 5 is 12, right? 17 minus 5, 12. Minus 5 again is 7, right? So it has to be 7/9 packs of treats she have left. Okay, done. Okay, forget boxes of pencils. Make sure that you write all the units. For unit number 1, we don't have any unit. Why? Because it's a fraction, only a fraction, part. You can just write part. Okay, or of classes of the class. 3/4 of classes that is remain in class. Okay, that's for your word problem from your teacher. Okay, I will send this to you later on. Let's do the thing that is on the website. Okay, online learning you gave me just now. I will copy some of them. I think we can do 3 by 3 questions. Yeah. Okay, here. Mark ran 2 1/3 kilometer and Sean ran 3 1/5 kilometer. Find the difference in the distance that they ran. Difference. See the keyword. Difference means you subtract the bigger one minus the smaller one. There you go. Right? And before you do further, you just make the denominator equal first. That's the way you do. But I think you need to change into an improper fraction. That is the first thing first. 5 times 3, 15 plus 1, right? 16 over 5. And then 3 times 2 slowly and plus 1. 3 times 2 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 over 3. I use two colors. Now make the denominator equal, right? Because subtraction and addition need the same denominator. So 5 and 3 you make into 15, or you just multiply by the opposite, 5 and 3, 5 times 3. And top side also 3 times 5 times 5 also, right? Now the answer will be 48 over 15 subtract 35. I directly make the denominator equal. Better put it in the middle, right? When you put it in the middle, it will be, oh, okay, it's 15. Everything is 15. So no need to think too much about that. So their difference is 13 over 15 kilometer. Don't forget to rewrite the unit. So 13 over 15 kilometer. Okay. Brandon and his son went fishing. Brandon caught 3 over 4, while his son caught 2 1 over 5 of fishes. Of fish. What is the total weight? So if it is total, you need to add all the numbers, right? So it is 3 over 4 plus 2 1 by 5, right? So again, what you need to do, make the mixed fraction into an improper fraction. Okay, 4 from bottom times 3, 12, right? 12 plus 3, 15. Write down 15 over 4 plus, use the red color. Again, from the bottom, 5 times 2, 10 plus 1, 11. Done. No, we need to make the denominator equal. Use the green color. 4 and 5, just multiply by its opposite, right? 4 multiplied by 5 and 5 multiplied by 4. Focus on the denominator. Don't focus on the numerator. The numerator will follow later on. Okay. We have 20 already. Put it in the middle, right? 4 times 5, 5 times 4 is 20. 15 times 5, I think if you have calculator, better use it. 75 plus 44. It is 119 over 20. And what you need to do next, just divide regularly. Make it into a mixed fraction because that is better to see. 5, right? If I put 6, it's more, 120, right? If you put 5, you get 100. So 19, right? So the rest is 19. So the whole number is 5. We answer the quotient, and the remainder is 19. Put it on top, and 20 is for the denominator, kilogram. Okay. So 5, 19 over 20 kilogram. That is the thing that you need to memorize. Yeah. Now, for the school sport day, a group of students prepared 21 1 over 2 liter of lemonade. At the end, they had 25 over 8 liters left over. How many liters of lemonade were sold? Quite simple. Leftover. So the leftover is this. So from 21 1 over 2, subtract by something, right? So 21, this is the idea. Subtract by the sold lemonade equals the remaining, right? So to find the amount of liter sold is subtract the greatest or subtract the initial, subtract by with 25 over 8. Okay, so we need the simple working to again make the denominator, make the mixed fraction into an improper fraction. 2 times 21, 42 plus 1 is 43 over 2. And then 8 times 5, 8 times 2 is 16. 16 plus 5 is 21. 21 over 8. And you need to make the denominator equal. And you don't have to multiply for both, because 2 can be simplified into 8 by multiplying it with 4. So you have you save the working here rather than you multiply 8, multiply 8, multiply 2, multiply 2, wasting time. Better do multiplication of 4, right? Because everything can be changed into 8. 43 times 4 is 172 minus 21, right? And you get the answer of 151 over 8. And what next? divide as usual. You divide by 8, get 1, 8, and then 71. It's 8 again, 64, right? 8 times 8 is 64, subtract 7. Okay, the answer is 18 for a whole number. The remaining is 7, bottom part here, and over 8. So 18, 7 over 8 liters. That's it for first three number. Okay, that's from your word problems. Okay. Wait, I need to put it in WhatsApp, in Word. Next. Darren spent 2.5 hours on his work of the month on Monday. Oh, okay, here. This is what you sent me, Rachel. So everything is right, on track of it. Okay, I will give you some time, about 10 minutes. Try to do this. Not 10 minutes. I give you some more, 15 minutes to do this, because I want to add some question. There you go. So what you need to do is try to analyze whether you plus, minus, subtract, or multiply. I think this will be plus and minus also, only. Okay, I give you some time to do this. I pause the recording and we can discuss it later on. Okay, let's go for number 1. Darren spent 2.5 hours on his homework on Monday. Tuesday, he spent another this. Find the total amount of time in hour that Darren spent. Okay, very simple. 2, 1 over 2 plus 1, 3 over 5, right? And then what do you need to do next? Just change into an improper fraction. So 2 times 2 is 4, 4 plus 1 is 5 over 2, plus by 5 times 1, 5 plus 3 is 8 over 5, right? And what you next, you need to do next is try to make the denominator equal 5 and multiply by 5. And this is multiply by 2, multiply by 2 also, right? So it is over 10. 5 times 5 is 25 plus 8 times 2 is 16. So it is 41 over 10. So 1 over 10 hours. Okay, if you do the division, it's quite simple. 1 over 10 hours in total on Monday and Tuesday. Oh, he's so diligent. Okay, Brian has a bamboo pole that was 3 over 4 meter long. He cut off and another. So minus and minus, right? 3 over 4 subtract by 1 over 4 subtract by 2 1 over 3, right? And then make sure that the denominator, every denominator is equal, but here we can do this, right? Because they share the same denominator. 6 minus 1 is 5. 3 minus 1 is 2 over 4, right? Subtract 2 1 over 3. See, it is the simple way, because you see the special case of this question. They share the same denominator. Now we can simplify 2 over 4 by 1 over 2, right? So you can simplify here, 5.5 minus 2 and 1 over 3. And then make the denominator and make the mixed fraction into an improper fraction. 2 times 5, 10, plus 1, 11 over 2, subtract 3 times 2, 6, plus 1, 7 over 3. And next you multiply by 3. This also multiply by 2, right? And then over 6. 11 times 3 is 33 minus 14, right? And then the answer will be 19 over 16. And make the regular division 1/16, the rest is 3. So 1 remaining over the divisor. So 1 3 over 16 meter on the remaining bamboo left that he still have. Yeah. Now Lydia bought 2 3 over 4 vegetable, this and this. What is the total? Okay, add everything, right? So that's the clue. You look at the question, you know how to do. 2 3 over 4 plus 1 1 over 4 plus 2 1 over 3. Okay, by the way, when on the next meeting we will learn about the multiplication and dividing, division of fraction. Now we focus on plus and minus. So we have this already. It's the same. See, 4 and 4. So 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4 over 4. Wow. Okay. 2 1 over 3. 4 over 4 is 1, right? So 3 and 1 is 4. 4 plus 2 1 over 3. You don't have to think about this making the denominator equal anymore. right? So 4 plus 2 is 6, the whole number by whole number, 1 over 3 kilograms. 6, 1 over 3 kilograms. Now, plus 2 number. Kimberly, we still have some numbers, by the way, but this is for your working. Kimberly has 3 1 over 2 bottles of milk in her refrigerator. She used and used again. So 3 1 over 2 subtract, right? 3 over 5 left over. See the keyword. If you see the keyword, it's very simple. Now every denominator are different, so you need to make into a mixed fraction, an improper fraction. 2 times 3, 6, plus 1, 7 over 2, subtract 3 over 5, subtract, okay, 4 plus 1, 5 over 4. They have 3 different denominator, and you need to find the least common multiple. 2, 5, 4, I think of 10, cannot, because 4 cannot be multiplied by something becomes 10. I think of 20, right? 20 times 10 times 4 times 5. How simple it is when you know the least common multiple, right? So over 20, bottom part, 7 times 10 is 70, 3 times 4 is 12, 5 times 5 is 25, right? You need the calculator. If you don't have calculator, no problem. 70 minus 12, do it mentally. 58 minus 25 is 33 over 20. Now, divide. 1, 20, subtract 13, right? So the whole number is 1. The leftover is 13 over 20. You need bottle. Okay, 1, 13 over 20 bottles. Bottles or bottle, I don't know. But okay, anyhow, we have the number. Okay. A tank used and fill. Oh, okay. So 82, 3 over 4, subtract 2, 4 over 5, 24, I mean 24, 4 over 5, and was filled, another filled, so plus, right? Look at each of the unit, each of the wordings, okay? And then this is so big, the number is so big, so you might to think this way. Can 3 over 4 subtract by 4 over 5? Let's try, because I don't want to focus on 82 and 24. Okay, so 3 over 4 subtract 4 over 5. You make the denominator equal first. That's the way I think this is the easiest way to do. You don't have to deal with big number. 15 minus 16. Okay, it's too much, right? Too big. The subtractor is greater. Now we try to borrow. Okay, this is the way I do. I will teach you the easiest way. 81, you borrow 1, so it becomes 82, you borrow 1, becomes 81. And then 3 over 4 and 1, right? So it has to be like this. Okay, that's the thing. Minus 24, 4 over 5. Another way. Wait, another way. You don't have to do the subtraction first. You can do the addition, right? 82 plus 18 is 100, right? 3 over 4 plus 3 over 4 is 6 over 4. See, 3 and 3. And subtract 24, 4 over 5. Right, so this is our first priority. There you go. So you can see this kind of working. So this is the hardest one, no problem. But again, I don't expect you to do this expert easily. No, this is not easy. But I think if I teach you this, you have the bigger perspective on learning fraction. Okay, again, I never expect you to have a perfect score, but at least you know how it works. Okay, this is the first priority. There you go. And then put 6 over 4 minus 4 over 5 on a separate working. Okay. Oh, 6 over 4. I can simplify. 3 over 2, right? Subtract 4 over 5. Okay. And then I can multiply this by 5, by 5, by 2, by 2. 15 minus 8 over 10. 7 over 10. Okay, so the 6.4, 6 over 4 minus 4 over 5 can be simplified as 7 over 10. And next, 100 minus 24. Okay, 100 minus 24, just do like this, like a simple way. Okay, check 1, this is the way I do. 99 minus 23 is 76. Okay, that's it. Liters. That's the answer. Okay. So next meeting tomorrow, we do the workings on multiplication and division. Okay, Rachel, do you have any questions so far?
No.
Okay, good to hear that. Please watch the video later on, because the video will be given after this. I will stop the recording for addition and subtraction.